Yeah, so I'm on my university campus. I've been here like 3 times this year because of COVID. Everything's online. So I decided to come up here and shoot some images. I think they're fairly boring images really, but it's just kind of cool. Just go somewhere that you don't really think about ever doing photos at and taking some photos. Got some pretty interesting things that I haven't seen on the actual campus so far. Been here like just over 2 years, so that's cool. The sun is beautiful today, so we're going to have quite a big golden hour, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that. I haven't actually got an extra roll of film with me, so if I run out, I might pop back home, but I don't know. But yeah, it seems pretty cool. Shooting with Lomography 100 so far. Got a tripod in case it gets a bit too dark for it. I think I've only had 2 images of Lomography 100 actually like come out before, because I had a problem with my camera with it. I had some light leaks on my camera, but I've managed to fix that with some tape, hopefully. But yeah, I think okay shoot, some boring images, but a load of fun.
Alrighty then, I hope you enjoyed those images and the video I put together there. Just a few things I want to kind of discuss about the whole shoot and how the images went really. This shoot was fucking cursed. I had to do it 2 times because the first time I did it, you'll notice in the video I'm shooting on a Zorki 4. The images aren't actually a Zorki 4 other than like 2 or 3 of them. The thing that happened with that camera is that it wasn't winding properly, the film, it wasn't advancing properly for some reason. I have no idea why. So all of the images kind of overlaid over each other. When I got that back from the lab, it wasn't in, usually they give you the film strips nice and cut in a similar way, but this time it was in a canister, and immediately when I opened it and saw a canister there, I was like, Ah, no. I already knew there might have been a problem anyway, because when I was unloading the film, I was like, okay, this doesn't seem right, because I was twisting it and twisting it and twisting it, and then it kind of felt a bit weird. It's just such a weird system to load and unload film in that camera. Anyway, I just put it in my changing bag because I was like, I'm not going to risk this. So I took it out of my changing bag. Yep, the film had not been winding back the entire time for some reason. I guess it got stuck or something, and I have no idea. And then so I manually winded it back into the film canister itself. When I took it out of the changing bag, a bit of the end of it had ripped off. I have no idea when that happened. I didn't hear it, I didn't feel it happen. So basically it rendered all of those images useless. There's one or two that I can kind of crop a little bit and get away with, which were in the video. But yeah, so I went out a week after that. So I went out on a Sunday. So I went out on a Sunday a week from that. Weather is beautiful, exactly the same weather pretty much, other than one cloud, which the sun decided to go behind for like a big part of my shoot. It was the part where you see that blue storage container, and I took a picture of the kind of windows of it. But then, just as I thought it was all good, because it's my trusty Om-1, no. When I got the images back, I loaded them, half of them were just like black, and then the rest of the images was below, and that is a big sign that your shutter is getting stuck. So I got my phone out and then recorded loads of videos of the shutter at different speeds in slow motion. Quite a good thing to do actually. I'd never thought of doing that before, but it works, it's pretty good. So I could see how the shutter was moving, and turns out on 1/1000th of a second, it's not good. And I think it's a problem I think one person I've seen online has also had with an Om-1, and the way to fix it is either you kind of need to lubricate and clean it inside, or you just need to buy another one, and I'm not buying another one. I only got that one like 2 years ago or so. I'm not buying another one. So I've kind of fashioned this thing where, from looking at it, it's only 1/1000th, it's nothing else, and the pictures that I took, I think I recall all of the ones that didn't turn out are 1/1000th of a second. I kind of had this filter thread adapter lying around. I was trying to get rid of it and sell it on eBay, but it wasn't selling. So I've kind of adapted that to the lens on the camera, so kind of taped it down, and there doesn't seem to be any like edges or vignetting from it. It seems to be fine, even though it's not technically the right size. But then I can just pop a filter on, maybe like a ND2 or ND4, so I don't have to shoot at 1/1000th of a second. I have no idea how well that will work. It should technically work fine. Yeah, so hopefully next time if I shoot in broad daylight, I can get around to that by using an ND filter. Overall, despite a few of the images maybe being a bit boring, I'm pretty pleased with some of them, to be honest. It's just really nice to go out and go to my university campus. I wouldn't really think of taking photos there. I mean, I did go out and take photos there like when I was in first year on a digital camera, but looking back, my photography has progressed so much, and looking back at the type of images I would take then and the type of images I take now, and just think I kind of see things that I didn't used to see, which is really kind of interesting. And also when I did that, I think I was with people as well, and I much prefer shooting on my own, because I just find I get distracted whether I'm talking to them or whether it's just kind of maybe an internal thing where I'm like, I don't want to kind of waste your time by going over here and taking a picture. I'll just, it's fine, I'll do it another time and never do it. So I really enjoy going out myself and just doing it alone, and I get so much more done and I have such a better time, generally speaking. Although sometimes I do go out with my girlfriend, and she is practically an extension of myself because we live together. So it's it's not that bad for if I'm just going out with her. But with other people, it's just I find that it's harder to take images and harder to get the best out of a trip. One last thing, I said in the video that it was Lomography 100, only for the images on the Zorki 4. All the other images are Colourplus 200, because that was my last roll of Loma 100, and I said it was a cursed fucking film because I've never managed to shoot a full roll of Loma 100 without something bad happening, but I think it's just because I've only shot it in my Zorki camera, and my Zorki camera just seems to be terrible. But yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope you enjoyed the images, and please do subscribe. I'm bringing out so many more videos on this sort of thing. I'm going to my hometown, as they say, every video like next week, so I'll be shooting some images there. hopefully, probably, definitely, finally on my 120 cameras for the first time. So we are no longer just shooting 35, we'll be shooting square format as well. Anyway, stay safe if you are at university still and you're traveling home. Make sure you get a test to protect your grandparents. Don't want to be bringing back corona with you. Anyway, stay safe and thank you for watching.